guys, this is Haley from LoveLeys Hair, and I'm back with another video to show you guys how I take this crazy natural head of mine into a beautiful protective style like this. Yes, we're gonna do a big transformation today, so I hope you guys enjoy it. We're starting with an old rod set that was done on wet hair. I can attach that video so you guys can see what the original look was of this hair, not the week-old rod set. But considering it was like that for a week, my hair is super dry, so I decided to use my Q-Redew hair steamer to basically break up those old curls and add some moisture and life back into my hair, which is so needed for any styling at this point. I do work in small sections to moisten and separate my curls. For me, small sections are essential because my hair is very dense and very kinky. With this, I always work from the ends and work up to the roots. That is important to make sure that there's no extra knots or tangles when you're going through this sectioning, and always making sure that the steam is coming out. You can kind of see it pushing through the section just to make sure that it is moist from the ends to the roots. And once that's done, we go ahead and section it off. I use a twist. You can use a braid or you can use a clip, but for me the twist just ensures that my hair doesn't shrink back up and stays very detangled. So I go ahead and continue these steps through my hair, which definitely takes me, I would say, about 10 to 15 minutes. More so on the 15-minute end, depending on how crazy and detangled my hair is, or more so tangled it is. With this process, I do not put any products on my hair besides allowing that steam to work through my hair, and in a sense it reactivates whatever products are on my hair. In this case, I had on a cream and I think I had on a little bit of mousse in my hair. It was a very moisturizing mousse, so my hair doesn't feel gunky or sticky or anything like that. It just feels like it's been moistened up, basically like you just sat under a steamer and your hair just feels revived. Now, I don't recommend doing this if you do have a heavy amount of product on your hair, because that steamer will start to look really nasty and have all these little particles from old product that was basically burnt off or, you know, separated with the steamer. So yeah, that's just my little tip for you guys. Only do this if you have a little bit of product on your hair. If you have a whole lot of built up product, I would do a co-wash before you try to do a style like this or even use your hair steamer. So yeah, basically my whole head is finished now. We're just twisting that last twist, and now that we're finished with it, we have fully stretched hair and we can move on to the next step. For our next step, what we're going to do is go ahead and separate this stretched hair so we can go ahead and prepare our sections for this hairstyle. My sectioning is going to be 2 ponytails that are going to connect at the top. Now for you, depending on the length of your hair and the texture of your hair, you could do 1 ponytail, but if your hair is any close to the thickness and the length of mine, doing 2 ponytails will just give you more control over your sections and also a tighter finished. Smaller sections you can get a better grip on than trying to pull all of the hair at once. So that's what I'm doing. I'm using a wide tooth comb because I don't really feel the need to have a precise part here, because pulling these 2 ponytails together is going to kind of cover the part that I'm creating. So yeah, once your hair is sectioned into, you moisturize with a moisture cream to pull it into a ponytail. I'm using Aunt Jackie Seal It Up. You can use what you like. I just know this stuff makes my hair feel so soft and amazing. So I'm saturating the perimeter of my hair and the ends, and you can just see my hair just loves it, and it just becomes so much more manageable and movable. So yeah, I just rub that on until it's very soft, and then I go ahead and create my puff, just making sure it's sleek in the back, and then we go ahead and create that other ponytail with the top section. I go ahead and take the twist out as I move along just so my hair doesn't get out of control again, but we're gonna add some more of that cream just to smooth it out. Definitely do what you gotta do. Some people use brushes. I'm mostly using my hand to kind of team it, and I'm going to use my Snappee to secure this section. This thing is everything, and the Snappee is so much better than a scrunchie. I'm gonna put the link in my bio or my description so you can see it. The Snappee just prevents a lot of breakage and tear that normal scrunchies create in your hair. So yes, once I created that section, I'm just going to add a little bit of edge tamer to tame my edges, because 4C hair, I mean, we just don't have any luck with edges, but using an edge tamer and also a handy dandy brush. Yes, I'm using a toothbrush. It is a very clean specified toothbrush just for my edges. I'm going to use that to just tame the little bit of extra frizz I have around the perimeter, and then go ahead and fluff out my fro and use a satin scarf to lay and secure my edges down. And once that part is done, we are going to add some extensions. I'm using my Mayvenn Kinky Straight hair. The info for purchasing this hair will be in my description box, but this hair is like really just from an old install, and you're gonna tuck and wrap it under. Now, when I'm doing this, the very first thing I'm going to do is secure the bottom in the back and then wrap each piece basically under the track I just laid. So that's kind of latching it and securing it. We are wrapping it very tightly, so you don't have to worry about it coming off, because the tightness of that wrap is not going to come loose, especially because it's tucked under the previous track. I use a bobby pin to secure the end of that weft or track, and just make sure it's in there underneath my puff. I'm going to do like 2 for good luck, and once it's secure, you're going to flip the back section to conceal your natural hair puff. So if you can see very closely, I'm just moving it forward and grabbing the ends of the left and the right side, and once it's smooth and how I would like it to be, I'm going to cross those strands from both sides under and underneath my bun. So basically, I'm pulling the strands from the left and the right and crossing them and pinning the ends underneath my bun. I hope that makes sense for you guys. But basically, you're just going to make sure those ends are tightly wrapped underneath just to lock in your bun. And after you do that, basically you're just going to tuck strands until you're happy with the size of your bun. For me, I wanted a round bun. I didn't want it huge or heavy, just one that's round and enough to cover my puff that's underneath. And I'm also going to create a bang, so I wanted them full but not like so heavy that they're covering my eyes. So I'm just basically customizing my bun so I have that size. And next, I style my bangs. Make sure you're using heat protectant if you're going to use a hot tool, no matter if it's extensions or your hair. So yes, I'm using some heat protectant before I curl it, and I'm going to use my Golden Hot curling iron, or Hot Tools curling iron. So we're going to go ahead and just wrap each curl around the curling iron so it kind of creates a wand effect. For me, I didn't have a wand this small. I don't even know if they make wands this small, so I'm using a curling iron as the wand because I just feel like wand curls give you a more natural look as they get older versus like a spiral curl. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and keep creating those curls. Feel free to use a wand if you do have a wand this small or you did want like bigger curls, but for me, I wanted some small, like very defined curls. So yes, after I get done with my curls, I'm just going to get myself together, put on some earrings, do a little makeup, and yeah, we take off our scarf. It's been probably like a good 5-10 minutes of me curling my hair, and now you can see my edges are pretty laid, and I'm just going to go ahead and just keep perfecting my curls until I like the way that they look. And then once that's done, I'm just separating and fluffing them to perfection, and we are finished with our look. This is it. We're all done, you guys. This is my natural protective style using Mayvenn Hair, and this is the left side view. And then we're going to move on to our right side view. And then, of course, I'm going to turn around and show you ladies the back side view. And, you know, left and right side, that's what it looks like. And then our front view. I'm all about giving you all angles. But yes, you guys, that's some bang action. And that's basically the full look. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I had a ball creating it for you. Yes, this is Haley of LoveLeys Hair, and feel free to like, subscribe, and comment. Love you guys.